Welcome to the Skyboxx. It's me, Michael C., the source of life over the mic. My guests and I will share our stories and our experiences. If you have any thoughts, questions, or concerns, hit me up at Skyboxx@gmail.com. If you're on YouTube or your favorite podcast app, all you have to do is search the Skyboxx. If you're on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button. It's only $3.99. If you're on Facebook, just search Michael C. or Michael Curtis, Micheal Curtis. On the show today, we have my co-host, Pete. And we're going to chop it up about toxic relationships and friendships. Founder Baller was founded to bring rich enlightenment opportunities to athletes of all ages. Founder Baller provides beginner clinics in New Jersey, New York, and right here in the central Pennsylvania area. If you have a son or daughter looking to learn and get active, head over to findaballer.com to sign up for basketball clinics they have from March 11th to May 6th, individual group trainings, coaching opportunities, and much more. Go visit findaballer.com for more information. Now, to the Skyboxx. What's good with you, Pete?
You know, same stuff, different day. Sitting here with you in the Skyboxx. What up, everybody, all the viewers, all the listeners?
Oh, what's going on, man? We got a tough day today. You already know what it is, man. Nice little relaxing sunny day. It looks like the temperature's starting to get a little bit warmer out. About time.
I'll be glad when all this dang on snow is gone. All of it. And then you got to worry about all the mud now. So, yeah. It is what it is. I'll be in the foxhole playing some new Call of Duty Season 2. So, yeah.
Yeah, I ain't going to lie, man.
That's how I'm enjoying my Saturday today.
I watched you play that. That game's not that bad, man. That's a decent game, man.
Look, when you ain't got nothing else to do, you trying to stay out the cold weather, look, this is the perfect game, man. Get yourself one.
Yeah, man, that's the type of game that you sit back and you just link yourself with your partners and you go out and just go hard at. You know what I'm saying?
You know, 12 hours and going by, you ain't eat nothing.
Ain't eat a daggone thing, man. You just wondering what in the world just went on. Right. Time just passed you by. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, same stuff, though. What's up with you, though? What's going on?
Good, man. You know, I've been good. You know, sitting here, you know, still doing with the Skyboxx. You know, listening here with my son, my wife, and stuff like that. You know, just dealing with life right now. You know, we just got dumped with snow here and there, and so I was just out there, you know, doing adulting things, man. I'm just adulting right now.
Yeah, man, I hear you.
You know, so man, let me ask you this question, man. I mean, toxic relationships. Have you had a few toxic relationships? I'm talking about friendships. I'm talking about with the loving touches, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think everybody's actually had, you know, some form of toxic relationships. Either it was a friendship or, you know, someone you were being intimate with. But yeah, definitely, I've had a couple of those.
Like, what would you tell somebody that is either going through one of these toxic relationships or the toxic? You know, one of those toxic relationships that you can just see right over the horizon. You know it's coming. Like, what would you tell that person?
I mean, it's kind of hard to tell somebody what to expect when they're already in a toxic relationship. That's one of the problems about being in a toxic relationship. You won't be able to identify it until you're almost completely out of the relationship and you've gotten some time away to see, you know, and analyze what was going wrong, what did you do wrong, what is this person, and what are the things that are going on that is toxic. For me, it's really just being able to identify it. When you're in it, it's hard to see. Now, when you're dealing with a relationship, that's one thing. Friendships, usually you can sit here and see when a person isn't, you know, 100. They're not keeping everything straight with you. There's always loopholes, or there's always something. It's like Swiss cheese. You know what I'm saying? There's always holes in there, and you got to fill those holes in and find out whether or not this person's thorough. For me, it's usually real quick that I can catch on people's vibes, the energy, how you talk about somebody. Once I see that, I can already know that you're going to be a toxic person, and I eliminate myself from even being in your circle.
Do you believe in giving a person a second chance?
It all depends on what it is. If that person's willing to, you know, take that backlash of being, you know, in the wrong, and they're willing to sit here and try to show you and build that trust, yeah, absolutely. I think everybody can, you know, redeem themselves. But there's only so much you could do for a person, especially if you've already gotten to a point where you got to wall up anyways when it comes to building relationships and calling red flags and this, that, and the third. Like, those situations, it's tricky. It's up to the person. You got to see what you want to deal with and what you don't.
Do you feel like sometime when it comes down to like you were calling out the red flags, like let's say for instance you got a friend of yours that has done, I don't want to call you say done you dirty, but like you guys are just not on the same page. Would you say that when it comes down to that you would give more of a chance to your partner, or would it be to your significant other?
To be honest with you, because of my friends in the circle that I got a friend, a tight circle. So with my boys, there's history there. So even if we get into an argument, a debate, or we just ain't see eye to eye, we're gonna be cooled off. We're gonna chill. We're gonna go our separate ways, and then we're gonna come back as men, and we're gonna talk about it. With relationships, that's a little tricky because you can have those spouts, but it's depending on who you're dealing with and the communication levels that vary. If you're dealing with somebody in a toxic relationship, that toxicity it's going to vary because you could be mad at somebody and dealing with all the negativities one moment, and then 5 hours later go back and lovey-dovey and it all be cool, but you haven't been dealing with the root of the problem. There's something that's not being handled. You're coping with it or brushing it under the broom, under the rug, as if it's nothing, and that only creates more toxicity for the relationship. That's only going to add on to, a person not trusting you or a person not wanting to have conversations with you or to even just open up with you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I feel about that.
Yeah, that's pretty deep. Like, cause you see it more times or not when you're in a relationship that. There are times when I've seen relationships and I'm like, why are they giving them the second and the third and the fourth chance? But I also have to look at the same sense of you're not behind that closed door. So that's one of the reasons, because like with your homeboys or your partners, it's like, it's a little different because there is no closed door.
Right.
Because when you hear people say, I'm going to keep it 100, it should be that way all the time. It shouldn't be, well,
today I'm gonna sit here and give you 50.
Right. Like, I shouldn't be able to have you giving me 50 on today, and then when a real situation pops up, now you're gonna give me 100. Like, nah, you should be 100 all the way down. Like, if you're all in, go all in. If you're not all in with me, please, like, tell me what it is, because then I can now then associate with you as you're an associate,
as such,
or I consider you as a friend, and I look at that word friend. That can be a toxic word in a sense, because a person that is a friend, I think you can figure out who a friend is when you're in your lowest low.
I think the word friend has been used to describe just different people. I think friend is something sacred. It's almost as, saying you're my brother, that's my fam, or those words carry endearment. And they carry a responsibility to the person you're giving that label to. So if I call you my friend, that means you're my friend. Like, we really rock out with each other. I can actually call you and know that I can talk to you and get some real advice. Or you can sit here and G-check me and let me know when I'm getting out of line and say, yo, you need to tighten up. Those are what friends are.
Right.
Those is what your partners are, your bros. Those are the ones that keep it 100. Associates are those that get the, we cool. You know what I'm saying? We on that, we can have conversations, but I can't come at you with some of my issues or my problems. I can't come at you when I'm having a bad day and holler at you.
I can't kick it with you. I can't kick it with you.
Or not even, I can kick it with you, but you don't get the same type of, privileges as my day ones. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to it.
Right, there's levels to this shit. Hey, Blake Hamilton said in the last episode, there's levels to this shit, man. Like, there really is levels to this shit when it comes down to it. I think that's life, man.
But that's like, then it's crazy because you'll sit here and look at certain things like that, and every position that you take, relationships and how it's built, that goes with everything. Whether it's work, whether it's your hobbies, like you take a certain amount of, understanding of what you're having to give in to get something out, and it's with everything. It's almost like a revolving door or a circle that just keeps playing over and over. You got to find the way that works for your circle to stay tight and doesn't get out of whack.
Right. You put that perfectly. Like when it comes down to it, you want to keep that circle real tight, man. Like I used to call it trim the fat. Yeah. And when you trim the fat, you'd be real surprised at how many people you hung out with it when you were 25. Then now let's go down when you're 30. When you're 30, when you're 35. And now, me next week, I'm going to be 40 years old. Mm-hmm. So like I really see I don't really chill with many people that I used to always chill with. And then the new people that I do hang out with, they're like literally, okay, I'm not going to give them too much because I don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but I'm going to open up and tell you this is who I am.
Right. And another thing that goes along with that is when you're living an adult life as a man that's taking care of a household, you have kids, you have a significant other, your priorities are going to be different than someone else's that doesn't have those same priorities. Mm-hmm. So if you're dealing with somebody that might be the same age as you, but they single, they're not prioritizing the way that you prioritize things. Because they're living a single life. You know what I mean? They're able to go out and have dates, and I can't go out with you, bro. Nah. I'm with my woman tonight, or I'm taking my son to Chuck E. Cheese or something. Like, there are certain things that when you have associates, or you're trying to define an associate between a friend, those friends understand your position, and they'll make sure that they don't put you in a position to cause a friction. Like, I'm going out tonight, let me go hit up my boy that's at the crib with his wife. Or I'm going to the strip club tonight, so let me hit him up and see what he doing. But your boy at the crib taking care of his family, so he can't sit here and enjoy that lifestyle anymore. The priorities is different.
So it's almost like you're looking at some friends are here for reasons, and some friends are here for seasons. Yeah. And I believe in that.
But then there are those that are single that they understand the parameters of their friendship with you, and they'll go about it as such, and they won't sit here and put you in those predicaments where you got to decide, like, do I want to hang out with my boys, or do I want to go and be a family man? Right. You got friends that'll sit here and make sure, nah, don't even bother me. Yo, he doing his dad thing, like, or he's doing, you know what I mean? He with the wife, let him rock out, you know what I'm saying? We'll shoot him a text when we doing something else where we know he can actually bring his woman or his kid to the function.
And this was listening to you saying that, it almost takes me back to where we were about 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much was your mind frame when no one else's mind frame was like that. Because, like, we always wanted to hang out with P. Like, yo, where's P at? Where's P at? Where's P at? Where's P at? And it got to the point where we started figuring out, oh, my God, this guy's trying to play Father of the Year. Like, he's going to come out occasionally. And when he comes out, get ready to rock. Yeah. But this is not going to happen every single weekend. Like, no, this is not.
And that was the thing. You guys were able to live that lifestyle for, you know what I mean, to experience it. It was warranted for you guys to do that. You know what I'm saying? You were young, having fun. Y'all were working. You know what I'm saying? So it was different. Mm-hmm. For me, I had to. I was put in that position to have to make those choices. And wow. You're right. Once when I did get out, we got it in. We party on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, trust me, we can talk a whole lot more about that, man, when it comes down to it, but we can,
That's
man.
Another episode.
That is a whole different episode. All right, y'all know who it is. It's Michael C. I want to thank my boy, Pete.
You already know what it is. Hey, everybody, go ahead and we would love to see you and get your feedback on it as well. So definitely put some in the comments, hit us up, email us, the number one, Skyboxx with 2 X's at gmail.com. We would love to hear what you guys got to say and, add to this conversation as well. And if it's good enough, we might go ahead and bring it to the show and shout you out.
I know that's right. Yo, well, I'm going to make a couple of little shout outs real quick, y'all. Check it out. Hey, Jack, you know who you are. Rhea Jack, you already know who you are. Congratulations on baby number 2. Shout out to my man, Dame Dollars. Shout out to Nicole. They had a beautiful baby girl.
Look, I can't wait. I already got some things lined up. Like, my boy was there for my first daughter, so yeah, I got some.
Yo, much love.
Shout out to Dame Dollars, my boy, bro.
Much love to everybody out there. Much love to all the lovely couples out there. I want to thank you for tuning in. I also want to thank again my guy, my co-host, Pete,
Yay.
for dropping in.
You know what it is.
Next time on the Skyboxx, we're going to be chopping it up with Malibu Mooch.
Mooch, mooch.
Man, I'm looking forward to that. We're going to be talking about the Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron talks.
Yeah. Listen to this. This is going to be an episode y'all are going to want to hear because these two, oh my God.
We're also going to talk about COVID-19 affecting his referee career and also going to talk about his impact on his father, Jimmy Jones. Again, I want to thank you guys. Again, this is the Skyboxx. If you have any thoughts, questions, or concerns, you can reach me at Skyboxx@gmail.com. If you're on YouTube or your favorite podcast app, all you have to do is search the Skyboxx. If you're on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button. It's only $3.99. If you're on Facebook, all you have to do is search Michael Curtis or Michael C. Micheal Curtis. Again, I am Michael C. This is the Skyboxx, the source of life over the mic. And also, remember, be good to yourself, y'all.